On to the 8th on the programme, still on the turf here for race number 8. Class 4 over the 1,400 metres, headed by Enjoy Life, having his first start for Me Choi. Course and distance winner last season, he's first up here. Pakistan Friend, big winner on debut. Sha Tin takes over for Tony Cruz. Super fun, Class 4 for the first time. City Legend has the services of Zach Pern. Investor Boom, run up on his final start course and distance last season. Avellino's a winner first up, and down to Hyunjun Swiftness. 0 from 24 and not far off a class drop either. There, Eddie Lai from Barrier 1 though.
Yes, but he has Barrier 1 and he may try and position up even just in behind Vital Spring, who looks like he should be able to cross from the 9 because there's not a lot of noted pace in the race. So he could easily get it on his lonesome here, Vital Spring, and potentially dictate. Obviously, Pakistan Friend is still a work in progress and he was slow in his most recent trial, but obviously quite impressive when he won last season.
Showing Enjoy Life here because he's changed stables. He's on the far side with Keith Young aboard here. Barrier number 4, Me Choi's now got him. And he's going pretty well. He's a real consistent horse. Only a 2-time winner from 20, but still consistent. I thought I'd show Pakistan Friend as well. It was 1 start, 1 win. A bit of a surprise, actually, because there's a $17 chance in the market. Like his namesake, Pakistan Star, I think, was $16 when he started off. But it was a good win. And this horse is going well. If he gets the lead by himself, I think he's a good chance in the race. And at $10, he's a good price. As Trackwork suggests, he's going nicely. And Vincent Ho knows the horse pretty well.
All right, OK. Well, we're going to start off. We saw Pakistan's Friends in the Trackwork there. We'll start off here. I was surprised he was the price he was because he was all the rage at the international sale. I know he'd been quirky in his Trackwork, but there's definitely an engine there. There's
definitely an engine, and it's a decent one, but have a look at him. He's not overly attractive in the way he does things, but he can run. He's got his head high. He's obviously got to learn a lot about what racing is going to do, or what he's going to do in his races, and that was evident again in his most recent trial. But he got it done there from Enjoy Life. Interesting to note at the prices early, that Hyunjun Swiftness come up money back a place. He was well tried a couple of times last season. He is close to a drop in grade, as you highlighted, but worth noting the current price for him.
Yeah, I've got the both of those, Pakistan Friend and Enjoy Life, on my line. I think Vital Spring's the value, so we can beat them both. But I've got them both in.
All right, OK. That was Pakistan Friend winning with Tommy Berry in the saddle. Sha Tin, though, will take over on Sunday.
Pakistan Friend, Karis, impressive winner as well. At the end of last season, you rode him in a trial. What feel did he give you?
Really nice feel, really nice horse. Still, well, he doesn't come out pretty quick, and when he gets the kickback, he sort of throws his head up a little bit. He was not too bad in a trial with me, but I know Tony and the guys, they say that he's been getting better, the horse, and he's improving all the time. But a really nice horse to be able to get on.
And you might be needing to get used to wearing those green and white colours. Of course, it was announced in the lead up to the season you'll be riding Pakistan Star. That must have been exciting news to get.
Yeah, of course. It's always a nice to get good news like that, and just going forward to be able to know you're gonna ride a good horse. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to ride those horses.
So 9 rides on Sunday. You're yet to ride a winner after 2 meetings so far this season, but do you think you can get the first one, break the maiden, so to speak, for the season on Sunday?
Yeah, actually, my nice ride now is nice starting to come. I did not have great rides in the last few meetings, but it's only the 2 meeting pass. This meeting. Things are looking good, and I'm going into the race with some confidence.
You'd be hopeful of a couple of winners on Sunday. I think Karis has got an excellent book of rides. Pakistan Friend is one of them. He's our current favourite. Still more horses to have a look at. It's not a walkover by any stretch. Vital Spring, I'm sure he'll make his presence felt.
Yeah, look, I think they can lead on him and he can dictate. He normally sits handy. Here you can just see he was idling, and he looked the likely winner of this race. He ended up running second in the end. He got run down. But it was a good run from him. He's had plenty of track work in the off-season. I think he can go well.
Yeah, the speed map of the race really favours him a lot. And you can look at that 10th at the end of last season, clear excuses, pulled up lame and had blood in the trachea. So prior to that, form was very solid. If he gets it uncontested, Enjoy Life, Pakistan Friend and Co. Might have something to run down.
All right, he comes out of barrier 9. Horse drawn outside him is Investor Boom. Again, we're having a look at his form from last season on his final start behind Elusive State.
This is his best run, and I'll handball it to Paul because Paul had been suggesting his track work leading in. There was something there with him, and he finally put it all together at 86 to 1 and ran a nice race.
He did. He went very well. I just wonder if the yielding track helped him in this occasion, because his track work on the dirt in particular is very, very good. He's got the little cushion in the track, but hit the line strongly.
So rain on...
I think so, yeah. If it rains tomorrow, then I'd entertain him. I haven't got him in at the moment, but I think rain's the key.
All right, there's some heavy rain on the racecourse Saturday afternoon. Whether it continues or not, we'll have to see. City Legends. Zach Pertner right here for Benno Young. He ran behind Cordyceps at the back end of last season, but here's his trial. Yep,
he's had a few issues, this fellow, but he can run. He can reel off a really quick final sectional, type of horse that can break 22. So, you know, if he can just get a bit of continuity with his racing and build some fitness, which shouldn't take too long because he's not an overly big horse, he should be competitive. Now, that trial was extremely strong and extremely impressive. Zach Pertner will take the ride, and if he performs like he did in that trial, he'll be right in it.
Yeah, and when they do team up, Zach Pertner and Benno Young, they're pretty good stats. With those two as well. I've got him in on a minor line.
All right, Pakistan Friend, even money favourite, Paul?
Yeah, I've got him in. I think Vital Spring's a better bet at the prices at the moment anyway, at 10 and 390 from Pakistan Friend for second. He does meet Enjoy Life a lot better at the weights than they met last time, and he did beat him. So I've got Enjoy Life in there for third, and City Legend, I should say, not City Life. City Legend, the horse we just talked about, for four. So went 4, 2, 1 and 5. I've done the QQP, but at the current prices, I look at probably Vital Spring each way.
Yeah, it's a fair point you make, Paul. I've got the same four numbers. Pakistan Friend, Enjoy Life, City Legend, Vital Spring. I think they're the four. If you're playing exotics, I would include Hinyun Swiftness, despite the fact that he's close to a drop in class. He's been well tried in a lot of his most recent starts, and again in place betting, there's a bit of money for him early. You can see there I ended up double bankering the 1 and 2 and throwing in 4, 5 and the 11 for the trio. But yeah, 2, 1, 5, 4. I'll tip Pakistan Friend to stay unbeaten, but he'll need to do everything right.
Yeah, he will. Yep, I've got the same four numbers, but yeah, I'm very interested by Hunyun Swiftness also. That's race number 8. Back onto the all-weather. The second of the dirt races is the 9th.